Wow. All right. Well, I'm not eating the pizza now. All right. So, we have our party of four, who, according to the DM, is called Team Weal. However, that is not necessarily true of what you call yourselves. Who's in the background? Is that who's? Hey, mute yourself for just 1 second, Jason.
Shut up.
She's gonna come fight you, Josh.
All right.
I will fight you. Don't tempt me.
Tell him to mute
Equal
himself.
Right equal left.
He's not saying anything. He can mute himself. Good Lord. I hope my mom's not watching. All right, so she'd be disappointed in the quality. So as you are,
buddy, she's disappointed about so many things, not the quality.
Fair enough. So the four of you have found yourself in a strange land. You're not in Kansas anymore. You were just nobly taking a poor bard maiden home who was being harassed by an individual, a woman that you had met a few times. You know, she was somebody that was always willing to listen to your story and saw your value as adventurers before anyone else did. In trying to provide her a escort home, you suddenly found yourself enveloped in a strange mist that likely had some kind of arcane properties to it, and it ripped her away from Miev and possibly tore her asunder. And then you found yourself in this strange world, starting to walk down a road, being flanked by wolves, and trying to find what were some other things that you encountered along the road. Does anyone remember?
Oh, there was a dead body that we investigated.
And
it was. Who were the people that worked for the alchemist? Because it was the alchemist that y'all worked for.
It was Arthur and
and he was
on Velsing.
And he was laying on top of the torn and discarded sign for the titillating tortoise. So it's kind of that question of maybe you're not that far away. You could see flickering lights in the distance and could hear the wailing of sorrow coming from a village down below the valley that you crested over the hill and could see down into some flickering lights as what you hope will be morning coming soon, because you were walking for a while. As you are coming down the hill, you've heard the wolves. Once you start to break out of the woods and come into this valley, the wolves seem to there's one thing that bothers somewhat, is he would never probably admit it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but there's been someone following you. At what point does someone actually admit that to himself, or once the person makes themselves known, would he just say that he knew that the whole time?
I think he would, right when the guy becomes known, he would be like, I knew this.
So it's right now it's one of those feelings of feeling like there's someone watching. As you start to approach this village, what is, who's going first? What is your intention? Are you just going to find the first person that you can and try to talk to them, or what are some of the questions that you're kind of walking into this village with? Or do you stick kind of to the outside? Let's start off with Pinion.
I'm pretty naive and trusting, man, so I'm just going to be like, we need to go to the village and maybe we can get some answers. So I'm ready to head straight into the gate. Now, I forget, did we bring the body with us?
You could have easily been able to
No, I believe we just kind of left it.
put it on piston and kind of cover it with a cloak.
Oh,
Okay.
It's possible. So I mean, that's totally up to you. I'll let you. That was not discussed, but it was discussed. Hey, don't burn the shit out of the body.
Right. Is anybody opposed to bringing the body with us? Because I can just slip it up on the mechanical dog and. It'll seem less likely that we killed him.
That's fair. That's a good.
Valid point.
That's a solid insight check right there.
yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
All right.
And as you move closer to the village, go ahead and everyone can roll their first useful roll for the evening and do a insight check.
Something happened good to her.
All right. All right. So for Pinion, kind of looking down at the village, most of the individuals like Miev and Sir Arthur are noticing that it seems fairly abandoned. It is a decrepit village. It obviously seems like people have not taken care of it very well, and it is like the best word to describe it is just kind of depressing and dilapidated. It's a different kind of D&D. It's depressing and dilapidated. Pinion, though, you notice that there is a line of lanterns that are moving toward the church, which is where you can also hear a bell tolling. Based on what you're seeing, you also see that there is a group of a few individuals that are carrying a casket. They're somewhat, for your perception check, though, is because you felt like there's somebody following you, rather than looking toward the village, you're kind of glancing and realizing that if anybody's going to ambush you or do something like that, it is likely to be from the rear. So whereas most of these individuals that you're with aren't as trained for ambushes as you are, you continue to look backward, and there is a small humanoid, possibly a halfling, that is impressively moving through the terrain. If he's not already a ranger, you think that he would be a pretty good one to, and seems to almost be dressed in a wolf pelt, kind of trying to blend in with the. At first glance, you thought it was another wolf the first few times, but now have recognized that it is a smaller human. You also see an individual that is outside of the village, and is moving toward. It's early. It seems like it's early in the morning, and this individual has possibly had a little bit too much to drink, or seems to be ill. Pinion, you also notice this individual on the outskirts. You are approximately 200 meters away from the individual, so a good 600 feet. So you're definitely out of range of anything, but it's still a distance. But within 300 feet, it would be pretty easy to yell to this person.
Does the small wolf pelted person and the drunk staggering person,
Two different
do they seem to
two different directions too. So that
two
is
different groups?
Yep, that is something that somewhat sees. Pinion, you notice Pinion somewhat does not notice the funeral procession, but you do, and you both have spotted the individual just outside of the village.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell the group about what I see inside the funeral procession, as well as we're being followed by multiple people or multiple things.
Well, one is coming from the one that somewhat sees is the small person in a wolf pelt that's still inside the woods, and so that's to your rear. And somewhat sees that. To your front is the funeral procession, which is kind of up the rise. You'd have to go all the way through the village in order to get to the church, and the individual that's kind of staggering out of the village closest to that, he would be the one closest to you, is to your front. So
Okay. Let's go check in with the drunk guy. But as long as we're all aware that there's somebody behind us in the wolf pelt.
somewhat, do you give everybody that indication?
Yes.
All right.
Yep. I would.
And you're able to do so in a way that that doesn't alert the person that you're, it's not like you're saying, "Hey, there's somebody following us," and that person like skitters off. They're still far enough away that you're good. As you get closer,
Can
go ahead.
I was just going to say, can somewhat kind of meld into the shadows as we progress forward, kind of meld into the shadows to where he can see in front of us, but also behind us.
Yeah, looking to kind of have somewhat like flank off to the side so that he's not.
Right, just right.
Because
I could definitely do that.
Because Pinion puts off a little bit of light with the way that he's constructed. He can go dark if he needs to, but he essentially puts off a little bit of light in the way that his mechanisms work. He can go into blackout drive if need be, but people would definitely notice him moving pretty easily. And so if somewhat distance himself, that would give you an element of surprise. Give you an element of surprise in a way. The only issue with it is that if somewhat notices something, he's not able to tell anybody else. Or if you notice something, you're not able to directly communicate with somewhat unless you have like message.
All right, guys, it's early in the campaign. What do you think? Split the party?
Hey, as long as it's complete darkness, I'll be fine.
Right. And I Piston has the advantage of it can't be surprised.
Nice.
So within like 30 feet around it can't be surprised.
Sounds good.
If it has dark vision or like regular human eyes, I should just say that they won't see me in darkness.
Right.
I'm invisible.
And the sun is starting to come up, and it's inside of a
That's
valley.
the other problem.
So it is transitioning to dim light right now.
Yes.
Okay.
So as you get closer and start to wave to the individual, you start to pick up on the fact that something wrong with this guy. And the closer that you get, the something starts to stir in Sir Arthur's heart as he realizes just because he's got that inclination. He's like, oh my gosh, I hope this guy's a fucking zombie. I hope this guy's a fucking zombie. I hope it's undead. I hope it's undead. And it turns out that he is correct. It's a good day. The individual shuffling away from the village is in fact a. You can tell because like half of his face is missing, and from the elbow down, his arm is gone, and there's just there's just strips of flesh that are hanging down from his elbow. If he is not a zombie, he is so drunk and out of his mind that he did not realize that he had gotten his arm caught up in a threshing machine and had torn part of it off. So how do you proceed from there?
I just kind of pointed out nonchalantly to the party and kind of like, hey, proceed with caution. Could be dead, could be drunk and severely hurt.
Everybody else,
Shoot it.
you shoot it. All right.
I was going to get closer to it and see if we can, and see if it'll communicate back and forth.
I mean, if it's like a live person, we should try to help him, right?
Exactly. I was thinking maybe if it's a live person, do a little cure wounds, get, some good back and forth going with a local.
All right.
Our paladin just got nervous over something that looks dead. I'm shooting it.
All right. So as we shift over to the battle map, I will tell you that the individual is in fact.
Undead.
There we go.
Is in fact undead, and as it sees you, it lets out an undead battle cry, and it goes, and then begins moving at a really quick pace toward you. All right. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh my.
It has a walking speed of 20. It is moving.
Where's my initiative? There we go.
Don't worry, guys.
I'll go last.
I'll go last.
Oh, I love that +8 I get.
I'll go
It's
ahead.
okay, I have played a character with a -1, so we're doing great.
And Pinion.
Was it a turtle?
And Pinion is going to go just right after you right after you or before you in the initiative order. Obviously, really don't need to update him, but somewhat you're up first.
Oh, like I said, I'm gonna shoot it.
And I would like to see that.
Let's see if I get everything on that I want on. Where's it at? Where's my feature at? Why is it not showing up? There it is. Oh, it is on. Good. Why is my longbow not working?
I know why. Let's begin combat. That'll help.
Oh!
Boom. Now try your longbow. If it doesn't work, I'm going to do it for you.
It is not working. Why are you not working for me?
Huh. For a second there, it wasn't letting me even pop your...
Oh, I forgot. I gotta do this. Okay, yeah, it's over here. My bad. I probably missed it. Maybe.
Well, you're targeting the steel defender for some reason. Don't do that.
Oh, that's what that is? I thought that was an enemy.
It is not an enemy. Please don't hurt the Steel Defender.
Dude, what did Piston ever do to you?
All right.
Unless the body that it's carrying,
with
you saw it move and you're trying to be,
Oh,
sweet.
right. Well,
I thought there was a zombie by then.
the zombies
Oh.
the zombies AC is 8, so you hit it with the 11 that you just rolled. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Where is it?
Oh wait, if you can't see it, then I'm not telling you where it's at.
But I could see it just a bit ago.
It is right up top.
How's 21 points of damage work?
21 points of damage. Outstanding. All right, you watch as a devastating attack flies across and hits. Let me see, though. The 90 feet. Did you roll with disadvantage for your longbow? Sharpshooter is fucking dumb. And I think that it's really cool that you took that. All right, fine. All right.
Is it still standing?
Is it still standing? It is still standing.
Okay.
It, however, is missing a, missing a few things. I would say that it didn't actually like pop anything off, but it almost hit the ground. That's for sure. On its turn, it is going to go ahead and.
My turn's not over.
Oh, sorry. What are you doing? What else are you doing?
Attacking it again.
Oh yeah, because you're a dick. All right, an 18 hits.
And I think this one gets a D8 added to it. I don't think I added the D8. I don't think I need it, but
I'd added to D8. And
no, an additional one, I think.
well, that's fine.
22 altogether.
You can continue to add insult. It had 22 hit points. You did 21 hit points before this, and you did another 21. So, suddenly there was the sound, and it just goes down. It's still twitching on the ground. All right. What actions does Sir Arthur take?
Yeah, it's my turn. I'll just stay here.
The zombie, you could tell, was about to start making a heroic run for you guys, but it didn't get a chance to.
All
Sorry,
right.
guys.
I guess kind of start looking around to see if there are any zombies coming out of the woodwork, or
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
after
Go ahead and do an active perception.
seeing somewhat annihilate that zombie, if I can tell what the dude following it was.
Okay, go
Sorry,
ahead.
what?
Go ahead and do a active perception check with
Perception
advantage.
check?
Yep. Since you're essentially using your action to do a perception check, so you can
Yep.
do it with advantage. But if you want to just keep that 10, you can, or you can roll that second one.
I will roll that second one.
And let's see if we can get something better.
Probably not.
All right. So, as you kind of look around, and it's something that actually is that you are trained now to listen for. You hear one of the scariest sounds that exist in your history up to date. You love the sound of the undead, but the sound of what you can tell is a swarm of rats moving toward you does not feel good.
Great. So I can hear him, I just can't see him.
Correct.
Okay. I suppose that's my turn for now.
All right.
What?
I call hacks. I call hacks on that.
Whatever.
Damn.
Whatever. All right. That's my first rule of the evening. All right. Anything else that you do, Strahd, or any movement or anything like that, or any things that you activate?
Well, I already said no.
Okay.
So, but I guess seeing that.
All right, Pinion, you're up.
All right, let's see if I can figure this out. We'll move. Yep, we'll move up to there. Is that how I come on, Tommy? You can do this.
It may be that you don't
Select
have.
token.
You might have. Yeah, I think you had measure activated.
Yeah,
So.
you had the ruler selected.
But now you don't. You're good.
Right. Now I'm getting a cutoff on my screen, though. I can't see anything.
Past that,
Like
that's
I
off the
have
map.
a circle,
Hold.
but
So this is
that's
the
off the map.
that's the edge of the map. Yeah.
Okay.
And Tommy, if you right click and hold on the map, you can kind of like drag it around on your screen.
But that is the edge of the map.
All right.
So
well, I
there's
wouldn't have moved there, man.
you're gonna move closer
There we
to
go.
the action.
So, where are all these things coming from?
Well, based off
I
of what
can't
you
see.
based off of what you know of rats, you see two buildings up ahead of you, and rats like to hang out in buildings. You also see a garden to your if your direction of travel is toward the village where the light sources are. At about your 10 o'clock, there's a garden up there as well.
Right. I know somewhat's got up there covered, so we'll go down to here-ish. And still can't see anything. Gonna cast Sanctuary
Okay.
on myself.
All right. And I would say that unless directed otherwise, Piston kind of moves with you. Is that fair?
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right. All right. Mia, if you're up. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I think you skipped her.
I didn't mean to.
I would like to do a perception check and see if I can figure out where the rats are coming from.
Yep, go ahead. All right, go ahead and roll again. When you do a active perception check in combat, using that as your action, you get it at advantage.
Okay.
Oh, or you can do it as a bonus action regularly. So
It's okay. I like the first roll better.
that sounds good. All right, so
Okay, I like the first roll better.
so with a 17, you can hear them but cannot see them, and that it seems like one of them is coming from this direction, but then you also hear something coming from this direction.
Well, that's not helpful. Okay. I'm Yep. Move about there. And hopefully put myself in range of maybe both once they appear. And that's my turn.
Sounds good. All right. I don't think that my... Okay. All right. Somewhat, you're up.
I'm gonna do a perception check and see if I can see him as well.
All right. At advantage or regular?
Regular.
Okay. So that is your bonus action. Oh, that was a
My
lot of
passive
rolling back and
perceptions.
forth.
My passive perception is way better than that, anyways.
It is. Because one of these swarms of rats is closer to you, I will actually tell you that you hear something coming from the garden right there.
I'm just gonna hold a attack action, and if I see rats coming out, I'm gonna shoot them.
Okay.
When they come out.
Sounds good. So you have a prepared action, and you can release it with your reaction. All right. So you hear a screaming bunch of rats, who then become visible at the location of the downed zombie, and they begin to feast upon the zombie. The zombies aren't as good about being eaten while they're still animated, but once they go down, they are open game. All right, Sir Arthur, you're up next.
Use my reaction to shoot him if I saw him.
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay. So do I just make an attack, or do I have to click the reaction button? I don't know if
No,
there's a reaction.
no, you just click attack.
Okay. Cool. I missed it. Oh.
Yes, you did.
How did you get a 1 and still get a 9?
Because he's very good at shooting, but everybody has those moments. So what happens is that just reflexively, there's 20 rats swarming over the zombie, and as opposed to hitting one of the rats, you hit instead the zombie again, right in the forehead, and it was a beautiful shot. All right, Pinion.
Let it be Sir Arthur.
Sorry, Sir Arthur. Let's not skip you.
No, okay. No, okay. Well, since the rats are preoccupied, I'm not really too concerned. I'm just going to move up as far as I can. Let's see. I guess I don't know. Just kind of go 30 feet. I don't know if that's... How far is that?
That's 30 feet.
Okay. Then I guess, can I roll another perception check just to see if anything else? Where did anyone notice where the guy that was following us went?
No, nobody's really seen him other than somewhat.
I'll just do a perception check to see if I can
Sounds
locate
good.
him.
You can do it with advantage or just regular if you have an action that you want to take instead. But if you don't really have anything to do, you can just use your action for advantage.
I'll do that.
All right. So with a 19, you can tell that those rats, the other set of rats, are a lot closer than you think they are. You cannot see them because they are scurrying through so it's like a swampy kind of conditions out here. There's a lot of standing water. The road is very muddy, and so they don't make a lot of noise other than than their constant chittering, but you can hear them coming toward Pinion.
So then I'll give Pinion a heads up, or both members of the party that are nearby a heads up that the other swarm's coming in, but we don't see the stalker we had.
Nope. All right.
Okay.
Pinion, you're up.
All right. Well, let's flesh them out a little bit. I'm gonna move. Maybe I'm gonna move. Yeah.
Yep. As soon as you start to move, suddenly a rat comes out and bites at you.
Roll a wisdom check first.
That was on Mia, wasn't it? The sanctuary? Or did he
No.
do that on
No,
himself?
not me.
Guess on,
Oh.
guess on himself.
Okay, all right. To see if he can be targeted, right? I doubt that these things can do
Yeah.
a very good job of that, but let's see how they do. They have a +0.
Oh,
Oh, yeah!
I tried saving you, Tommy. I tried.
That is fucking outstanding.
And
All right, so with the 21, they hit, and they become visible as well. So as you start to move away,
Dang.
they reach out and swipe at you, doing 8 points of damage, which is scaring the hell out of Sir Arthur, but I think he remains strong. As this happens, though, your steel defender is not very happy about it. He's right there. Does he move as well, or is he going to take this opportunity
he's right there, man. He's going to do his rend attack.
Yeah. Do you command him with your bonus action? Is that how he works?
Yes.
Good.
Because if I would have known I got bitten, I would have stayed right there.
You can
But
choose
I
to
move.
you can choose to stay right there, because it happened as you started to move away. So you don't have to make that movement.
Yeah, move me back, and I'm going to do a Warhammer attack, but I'm going to do Green Flame Blade on it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it only affect an additional target,
It does.
Tommy?
Right. Is a swarm of rats, is it multiple targets, or is it just one?
It's technically one target, but I like the idea of
okay.
using Green Flame Attack on a swarm of something, and so I may allow it to preemptively start to do that additional 1d8.
Okay, well.
Because they're really difficult to hit because of the fact that they are because of the fact that they're a swarm of something.
Alright. So let's see if I can drag that there. Alright, I just want to attack, so I gotta pick target, click, and then Green Flame Blade. God
Nice.
damn it.
You might just click Green Flame Blade, because isn't it with your melee attack?
Yeah,
If I remember it.
main weapon
okay.
damage.
Some Warlock used this once.
wait.
I was playing.
But it just
Oh,
said main weapon. So
No.
I've got to hit with it first.
Hit with it first. Yep. But we'll go ahead and
Yeah.
see if you hit with it before we apply that damage to the swarm of rats.
Where the hell do I? Man, I hate being dumb.
Just click on your Warhammer.
That's what I did. Alright, normal.
Attack, normal. All right, you meet its AC, so you hit it. Or, you beat it by 1, sorry. All right, go ahead and roll your damage. The green flame damage has already been added. You need your Warhammer damage.
Oh, my Warhammer damage?
Yep. If it's okay with
Where the hell
you,
does that come from?
from your Warhammer,
Yeah, go for it. Yep.
you got
I
it.
think it's just another D8, isn't it?
It is a D8.
I don't know.
All right, so 5 points of damage with the, and on the. You notice as you are trying to slam into this. Oh shoot! It should have been. Yeah, I think it did. As you're trying to slam into this, this freaking swarm of rats, is that it's really difficult to slam an entire freaking swarm of rats with one hit. So it seems to be not doing as much damage as you would like it to do. All right, up next,
Okay.
we've got a rending attack coming from the amazing piston.
All right. Just go ahead and roll it.
All right.
There we go. Attack. Woo!
A 19, I think, hits. So we can go ahead and just... And a 14 would hit. Damage comes in. And 7 points of damage, which gets... Let's see. Let me make sure, though. What kind of damage is... Is it a force-empowered rend? Is that what I... Is it actually force damage?
Believe so. Yes.
Okay. All right. So that does its full damage. All right. And that is, I believe, Pinion's turn, unless he has anything else he wants to do.
That's it.
All right. It is Miev's turn. Miev, it's rats in the basement all over again. What you got?
Well, I was going to try to convince them, but then they are attacking, so I think that I will just try to set a couple of them on fire.
Peace was never an option.
Not this time.
Use of violence.
Gonna let me.
All right. So what is interesting is every time that you have done this spell, it's just a flickering warm, orange flame that is produced. However, this time, as you produce your flame, instead of it being a warm, like almost torchlight, it is a sickening green and seems to have a skull floating inside of it. Shoot this off. Go ahead and roll the damage. All right, and 6 points of damage applied to the swarm, and it is now bloodied. There's about there's less than half of the rats that are still squirming about.
Stupid rats.
All right, anything else for Miev?
I think that's all she's got.
All right, Somewhat, you're up.
I will shoot those rats down by everyone else. The zombie ones still look like they're with the zombie, right?
The zombie one still looks like it's with the zombies, and they are well fed.
They can stay well fed.
They are actually starting to burrow
It's a
into.
little slower.
They are starting to actually burrow into the zombie, and you can see them kind of moving inside of its torso. It kind of looks like it's dancing a little bit. How do you feel about that? What you just rolled there? Does that feel pretty good or not? I'm just asking.
I mean, it's a 5, and then I get +3.
I mean,
it
that's
ain't great.
It's not
I
great.
hope it does
It's
its job.
It looks like you have to do the what's the process called where you have to, addition, parentheses.
Stop
what's-
using sharpshooter.
No. What's the? God dang it. The Pamisi? No, it's not Pamisi. That's something else. All right, so. You don't. The arrow just scares them as they're hit inside of the little swarm. The rats up top continue to eat. These groups of rats were going to go for. The dead body on top of Piston, but now that they're being attacked, they feel like they have to defend themselves. They don't do a very good job of it, completely missing Pinion, but they do start to swarm all around him, meaning that you will actually have quite a bit of difficulty being able to they're actually occupying his space, which means that trying to attack the swarm has a good likelihood of hitting Pinion as well. All right, next up we've got Sir Arthur.
Fire him up, buddy.
You just fire breath on him?
What's that?
I mean, it'll hit me, but
Well, that's why I was going to attack him before they moved into your space. I'm like, fuck, okay.
It's okay. After he hits you with fire, I can heal you. We'll be fine.
see that? I'm not going to die.
Alright, we're going to hit him with some fire breath. If I can find it on this pop out where to do that.
I know, man. I have the same issue. Man, I should have taken Thunderclap.
What is about to happen?
Am I stupid? Oh, I'm not gonna ask that.
What are you looking for on your? Are you looking
Oh, there we go.
to do your breath attack?
I see it.
Okay.
Yep. We're gonna do disability.
All right. All right. Go ahead and there we go.
I figured you'd roll as soon as it did that.
If you move a
Oh,
little,
good.
if
Okay.
you move a little bit closer, you can hit Piston as well.
Hey!
That's the whole purpose of me not. So,
He's already tempered steel, buddy. We're fine.
hey, if I hit piston, then I burn the body. We just talked about that last session, not burn the body. So,
Okay, just so we're clear, your priority is not burning the body, not trying the no.
no, my priority is burning these rats. But
All right,
You are
I
not-
stand by it. I think you're great. Go for it, my dude.
All right. Go ahead and
either she can heal you or I can heal you. So,
You guys are no longer new, so I'm gonna let you guys do you.
So did that not roll automatically when I?
No, you have to roll your damage. I'm rolling my dexterity saving throw for my rat. The
Oh, okay.
DC is 12, so they take.
I think Tommy's got to roll one too.
He does.
Yep, I'm rolling it right now.
Oh, that's great.
It's okay. It's not as horrible as it could be.
That's 0 damage then if you save.
Right. So, both of them save. There is suddenly just a expulsion of flame that emits out of the Dragonborn Paladin's face hole, and both Pinion and the rats just start to dance in the flames, narrowly avoid being singed as they are blanketed with fire. All right. Any bonus actions or movement?
I'm gonna see here. I'll go ahead and use a divine sense, so that way I can sense what's around us
Yeah.
instead of just rolling perception checks. That sounds smarter.
Go ahead and pop divine sense in the chat while we move on to Pinion's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna jump. If I jump, that still gives them opportunity attack, right?
If you jump, no. You're going to stay in the same spot,
Yeah.
or you're going to jump away from them.
I'm gonna jump just a bit to the outside here. What do we got? Got piston there. All right, I'm gonna jump back here. So click jump, cast spell. All right, now what the hell do I do? Oh, I've got to move. So I jump, just hop back a little bit, and then target the rats. Oh, I can't do that because I cast jump.
Yeah, you can. Oh wait, jumps not Yeah, you
Jump's a
can.
spell.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah?
Firebolt's
cool.
Firebolt's a
Yeah, okay.
cantrip.
Yep. All right. So, yep. Hit those. I will
Dude, that was
shoot
on
at
20.
those.
I was on 20 till Nick hit his button where it bounced one more time.
I didn't hit anything.
I'm going to use luck.
Nice.
All right. So where do I go to do my luck? There's my features. Do I have to click on that Yeah, I've got to click on that I'm using my luck. Where the hell
You
is
took
it
the
at?
lucky feat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're using a newer, the 2024, aren't you?
Yep.
Where you get
Yeah.
a feat.
Oh, there we go. Usability. All right. So now I can cast that, or I just roll it again, right?
Right. This time I won't hit the button. Wow, that's
I believe that is
sad.
the same as before.
Sad.
Okay.
All right. Boom.
And then, yeah, and then I already used my bonus action, so Piston's just there, and I guess he does the dodge action.
All right. Biev, you're up.
So did I miss that cantrips are bonus actions?
No, he did a bonus action spell, which is jump, but he could also cast a
Okay.
cantrip in the same turn because it's a cantrip.
I see. Okay.
I mean, you do have a cantrip that is bonus action though. Or at least it's on the spell list.
time,
Finn, quiet.
I want to try to light him on fire again
Yes.
with my weird evil green fire.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
What color was Sir Arthur's?
Green fire.
Okay, go ahead. All right. It was normal, and as produce flame. It is the normal fire that is usually produced for her. All right, go ahead and roll that damage. Now that is a melee attack, though.
I'm gonna look at it real confused for a second.
No, I can't.
So it does show it as a melee. Oh wait, no, it's a ranged attack. That's interesting.
It's a range attack.
Yep. All right. So, the 8 points or the 7 points of damage go to the swarm of rats, and they are hurting. They have 1 hit point left. I am going to allow that there was a point in the ground that had been hit by the firebolt, that the last that caught on fire, and the last rat remaining tries to run away and ends up going into some grass that was lit on fire by the firebolt that missed, and the rats are all dead. Dun 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 dun. From this location, we'll just say right here, kind of stepping into the light of Pinion, you see a small boy take off a wolf pelt and says, I was really expecting more from you, but hello. And that is where we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. And when we come back, we will get a chance to meet Rovin.
Well, he seems like a dick. All right, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Cool. What are you barking about, buddy? Huh? What are you barking about?
He is ancient, he is the land, the Dark Lord's will, a crushing hand, chains of fate, no one can free.
Watch me fuck things up and die.
One marches blades in the night, to strike the heart, to end his life. The other muse, bloodbound sworn, serving darkness, forever eternity. The mist will claim both weak and bold, Strahd's story etched in crimson cold. Prisoners all to fate we bow, Barovia's curse in eternity.
Welcome, my friends, to my humble home. Welcome to Barovia.
Well, who's this kid? This is a jerk. All right. Yeah, this is harder now that we have to worry about light. I like that.
Like you can make that stuff. How'd you find this place? Have the appetite. Do you remember how we found this place?
Oh, cool. Rovin.
All right. So, the small boy, colorfully dressed, but discards the wolf pelt that he was wearing as camouflage, and I was expecting more from Heroes of Barovia, but it is good to meet you. Don't everybody greet me at once. My name is Rovin. I already know that this is Miev the Beautiful, and we have Sir Arthur the Fierce, Pinion, and his faithful ally, Piston, and Somewhat, which is a really dumb name, but I like it. I mean, he's cool.
Wait, how do you know us?
Well,
We just got here.
I was sent to find you. I was told that this would be the day that you are coming, and that I should be here to find you and to bring you to the resistance. So, are you ready to get going, or do you need to take some time to heal after your rat bites?
What are we resisting?
Pretty much the fact that this place sucks, and that we are,
We're sticking it to the man.
yeah.
Okay, fair.
And
All right.
he looks up up from beyond the village, and on the precipice of a giant cliffside that juts out, kind of almost even over the village, you see a tall, foreboding castle above. And when you ask that question of what is it that we're resisting, he looks up and kind of points to the castle like, duh. The forces of evil, obviously. That is what heroes do. We, right? I feel like I am more
Whoever
informed.
said I was a hero.
I feel like I am more informed than you are of the situation, and
That is an act.
than you are of the situation, and
That is an accurate statement. Yes, we don't know much about how we are here, or why we are here, or how we got here, or pretty much any of the things.
oh,
But now they should have looked at claim that hit.
I see. So, so I see that I was not just sent to guide you, but also to be a informant, to be able to get you the information that you need. So, this is the village of Barovia. This is also the township of Barovia. So, like, everywhere around here is Barovia, but suddenly just everybody else get that message suddenly popping up? All right.
What message? The one from Tommy?
Yeah. Okay, I was just seeing the message from Tommy. All right. It is a cursed place, under the control of back and forth and kind of leans in it, under the control of the devil's Strahd.
He's a devil?
He is the devil. He is the he is the reason.
I don't think he's the devil.
That is just what they called him. I'm like almost I'm like almost 10. I don't know all the details of what. But
Mia's gonna just nod as if she knows exactly what he's talking about.
yeah. So I am supposed to take you to the Tesser encampment, which is down the road. But this village, it is not good. Did you see? I was watching you when you interacted with the Vistani convoy. I am Vistani, they were Vistani, we are Vistani, and everyone else is Barovian. So if you see anybody who looks like they're not covered in shit and they're actually having a pretty good time, that is because they are Vistani. Barovians, they are just
But living?
empty, more like empty. They're not undead. We know the undead. There are zombies. There are skeletons. There are all kinds of nasty shit around here. The vampire spawn are the worst, but the Devil Strahd has arisen from his slumber again, and we know this because you can see the March of the Dead happen at night now again. As he's talking you through this, though, he keeps trying to like start to step down the road, and expecting that you'll follow him, and the four of you have not started to follow him, so he keeps like doing this weird step away and walk back as he's talking to you all. I think we should get going, don't you?
All right, take us to the Law Resistance.
As he's talking to you all, I think.
All right, take us to the Law Resistance.
Laurie, it's just the resistance. We are Vistani, not weirdos. I don't know what kind of. So as he starts to take you through the village, you can hear the sound of a woman screaming inside one of the houses, screaming, "My child! He took my child! My poor baby girl, my child!" And Rovan kind of looks in the direction of this house and says, "Ew," and then continues to walk. Do you all continue to walk with him, or do you investigate the sound of this woman screaming that her child's been taken?
I'm going with the almost 10-year-old.
I think this child has given us more information than anyone has so far, but I'd also like to ask, kind of like look at him, like, do you know what that is about?
Oh, that's just Mad Mary. She's a fucking crazy woman, but she's usually whooping and hollering about something. When I came through last time, she was whooping and hollering that the Devil Strahd had come and taken her child. But
Does she have a child?
In fact,
yeah. Well, that's the crazy. I mean, she has a daughter, but I don't know the Barovians that much. I do know that.
Should we help her? Does she need help?
Oh yeah, you are heroes. Yeah, if you want to help, don't let me stand in your way. You are heroes of Barovia. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't even think about it. I'm so used to this place being fucking shit and nobody doing nothing. So it's crazy that you even want to help. Of course you want to help. You're Miev. They fucking strong. Yes. All right. Yeah, let's go up and knock on this bitch's house. Yeah. Okay. And he goes up to the house and starts to knock, and you hear.
No,
he asked. You want to go and kick it in? No knock warrant. Go ahead. Roll your attack. Let's go.
I don't have strength for that.
I'll let you roll with advantage. These are bro. So
I don't need a broken leg.
As he knocks, he has to knock pretty loudly in order to get past the cacophony that this woman is creating with her screaming, and a disheveled woman answers the door. Let's see if I can provide a picture. Nope.
Oh my god. I also give you copies. Chelsea,
All right.
Enhance.
All right. So a disheveled woman, and her eyes are like blurry from crying, and her voice is hoarse from screaming. This is the sound that you had heard from like back in the woods, and she had like calmed down a little bit for while you were walking up it was full on screaming as soon as the rats had stopped attacking. Yes. He's taken my daughter. He's taken my daughter. That's all she keeps screaming over and over again. If you'd like me to, I can continue to roleplay that out for you.
Yes.
Yes, she has taken my daughter. She has taken my daughter. She is gone. She's gone. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. No one will help me.
Who took your daughter?
The devil Strahd, and no one will help me. Do I have to keep
When did
roleplay?
they take her?
He gave it in the night. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how he got past the locks. He can't come in unless he's invited. And she's gone. Come here. I'll show you.
Wait. In the night, last night or what night? What day is it today? He came in the night. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this question. Please help.
It's up to me
So you-
9:30 instead.
That's my sister. Don't listen to her.
Does anybody else have an issue with the fact that she can't even tell us what day? Like, if it was last night?
What's so special about your daughter that he'd want her?
She is beautiful like me, obviously, and she's my little angel, and I keep her safe. I try to keep her safe. She's just a child. She's just a child.
Like you gotta give me an age range here.
Rovin is nearby you. All right, he's trying to look kind of cool like you are, and as he's been interacting with this woman, he's starting to remember a little more. He's like, she's like fucking 30.
Okay, now it's making sense.
But my daughter, I try to keep her safe. I try to keep her safe in her room at all times. I don't let her out so that way she is safe. But he went into her room and he took her.
Did she willingly go, or did she,
Willingly? Who would willingly go with the devil's... Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? No, she did not leave. She loves her mother.
So can we...
Can I do an insight check on that? Because she might have just willingly went with him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I probably believe her. Okay.
No.
That makes sense, lady. Yeah.
No, what what in someone's past experience does he have with bad mothers?
I really haven't had to deal with a bad mother, I don't think.
You haven't had to deal with a bad mother. I didn't know what your history was, if you or what your background is. Or what?
I mean, my actual background's a folk hero, but
Right,
I was
right.
kind of building more on the whole Van Helsing thing, where he was kind of a monster hunter and the undead expert. And
But you
all
have
that and the
yeah,
Dracula thing.
right, and trying to and in trying to hunt monsters, you have sometimes met their human forms, and
Captor's
sometimes
parents.
sometimes they are just bad parents, right? And people saying that their children are monsters, and then you go there and it turns out that they just have some ADHD and they're not possessed. Something gives you the inclination that there's something off about this woman, and yeah, Not entirely sure what it is, but there's something off about her. Her name is Mad Mary.
She's not gonna take me into her little illusion and
Yeah, well,
tell me she actually ate her kid instead.
Well, I mean, she is willing to show you where her daughter was taken from.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So leads you upstairs into the house and go ahead and do a perception check.
Just normal.
Yeah, and the rest of you can do perception checks too as you enter this house. Okay, so as you are being led through, you're kind of looking around, and there's a couple of things that you notice. One is some little pastry baggies that are strewn about. There's the kind of smell inside that says that there are way too many cats in this house, peeing and pooping everywhere, right? Or at least you hope that there are cats.
House.
Right, and the and nothing but pastry wrappers everywhere. As she leads you up to the room is actually quite neat and organized. The thing that bothers you is the amount of locks on the door, and they're all on the outside. You also notice some scratch marks on the door of something that's been used to kind of try to pry. The locks have been pried open. Do you have thieves' tools? Or do you have that kind of skill? No. It does, but with you,
I don't have these tools.
Yeah. Obviously, this person did not either. And so when you kind of pointed out to Pinion, he's like, Pinion, you can tell that somebody that had no idea what they were doing, but just with enough will, had busted open this door. But they did it from the inside. Oh, my poor Gertruda! My poor Gertruda! She was taken! She was taken from her mother! He came in the night and ripped her away and whisked her off to his dreadful castle. Nobody will believe me. Nobody will help me. Will you help me get my daughter back? I know!
Is there windows in this room?
There is not. There is
Guys,
not.
I think her story's not adding up.
This mother probably unlocked it. Well, not unlocked it. Somehow he was able to get into it.
Yes,
Well-
yes.
Like,
Somehow he was able to.
Or-
Somehow he was able to get in, and then he muscled open the door from the inside, using probably a file which she said that she needed for her nails.
Oh, wait a second. So, ma'am, you said you saw Strahd?
No, I did not see him. But look at the clawing marks on the door, and look at she was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. And Strahd, he loves to take beautiful women away. And the march of the dead has begun again. He has awoken from his slumber. The march of the dead, and now my Gertruda is gone. What else would it have been?
Well, I think there's the possibility that maybe she left on her own. But we're more than happy to go look for her. We're going to go talk to this guy over here.
You watch as something inside of her face breaks with the comment that she left of her own accord. There's a moment there where you think that the DM is about to ask you to roll for initiative against somebody that has 4 hit points. But she suddenly shifts everything about her and says, I think I would like to ask you to leave now. Thank you. Goodbye.
I mean, you
Can
can
I
do that.
Thank you, goodbye.
For what's really going on?
Thank you, goodbye. What did the dragon man say?
Can I make an intimidation roll and ask her and just demand what's really going on?
Yeah. If you have the ability to cast Zone of Truth, that would be better, but go ahead and give the intimidation roll.
No, I've got a +6 on intimidation, so.
You're just going to try to scare the piss out of her.
Exactly.
All right. I am going to go ahead and where's she at? Where's my little Gertrude mama at? Hold on.
Can I back him up in this?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dang, I wish I was a monk where I could use Dex as an unarmed strike.
Okay. All right, so she backs away and is incredibly frightened. What is it that, and you're trying to tell her to tell you exactly what's going on?
Yeah, just noticing the shift in her demeanor, I just demand, because like you said, her story wasn't really adding up. I just demand what's really going on.
What is really going on? You are agents of Strahd, and you have come here to kill me!
And we've been offering to help. We wouldn't be doing so.
You are agents of Strahd, and you have been sent here to kill me. Help! Help! Agents of Strahd are in my house! Help me! I am being killed! I am being killed! Help me! Help me!
Man.
Help me!
I would have kicked your door in and slit your throat, but
He is going to kick in my door and slit my throat! They're going to slit my... They're killing me! They're killing me! The dog's getting freaked out now. It's okay, Finn. Nobody's killing anybody. It's all just make-believe. But she continues to rave like an absolute lunatic. Oh, she just continues to rave like an absolute lunatic. The combination of being told that her daughter may have just left on her own accord and being intimidated, she just is now in full on panic mode. And as you as somewhat starts to leave, she is just backed into the corner, waiting for Sir Arthur to kind of move away.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's
Well-
gonna give us anything. So
No, if she was,
We look for daughter and go now and look for daughter while we're doing other things. But
and Sir
do not
Arthur,
bring her back to lock her up in room.
yeah, Sir Arthur, you can tell that your intimidation work would have absolutely worked on somebody who was trying to deceive you. This woman's just fucking crazy.
fair enough.
Can I do a quick investigations check while we're going out to see if we can find anything regarding like the daughter's name or see a picture, anything like that?
So yeah, you see some. You see that in the room itself. If it wouldn't have been for Rovin's little aside of like, isn't her daughter like 30? The inside of Gertruda's room is if you watch the movie Dodgeball, what's the girl's name? And she has all the unicorn stuff in her room.
Holy unicorn.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
this room looks like. Is a bed that's maybe big enough for Rovin to sleep in, and for a gnome to sleep in, and like done up in kind of a princess motif, but a very childish room. The only thing that's not childish is the reinforced door that locks from the outside. and a slit that you see that actually allows you to like
I guess I steal something.
feed food. I Irish goodbye this bitch. I bounce. But you also do find it interesting that this woman has obviously not been taking out any of her trash, but you don't see anything cooking in the kitchen or anything. That the fireplace is cold and hasn't seemingly been used for a while, and just these wrappers of these pastry wrappers.
Man, now I kind of wish I was on the evil side, because I would have burned this house as I left.
Stop trying to burn shit. So as you're,
No, I would have just left her in there scared in the corner and been like, all right, we're burning this. See you guys.
as you are exiting,
So the pastries are making her crazy. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
Or
That's a great call.
All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and roll a d20 here real quick. Figure out what random event happens here. Oh no, not what I wanted.
I was like, Strahd did something to her.
It is more logical, but I still like my idea. It makes sense in my head.
Okay, so as you are leaving, you have, and Rovin's kind of like, huh, that was pretty fucked up, right? I mean, that lady, a man comes running up to you. Like I said, it's now just starting to be that first light. However, it's a cold and foggy morning, but this younger man comes up to you, and he has two individuals with him. They're not like guards, but they have like pickaxes with them, and they're like, "What is going on? Who are you?" And you can hear Mad Mary behind you. "They are teachers of Strahd! They are trying to kill me! They are trying to kill me!" But it's muffled inside, and this guy just kind of cocks an eyebrow for a moment.
I'm Rod. I like to party.
You'd like to... Rovin is kind of looking at the four of you like, is somebody gonna say something?
Yeah, I told him I'm
Hello,
Rod. I like to party.
we are relatively new here. We were trying to help her, and then she started screaming at us, so we are going to help her without telling her that we are looking for her daughter, because she seemed a little bit crazy. So
They
now
are
that she's
trying to
screaming,
kill me! They are trying to kill me!
Do you know anything about Gertruda?
Gertruda. That is what she was yelling about. I see. Rovin steps up to. He's like, "These are the heroes of Barovia!" And Ismark looks down and just kind of shakes his head. "I don't have time for this. We were at a funeral, and we heard the commotion, and I came running over. I must return to burying my father. So, I am Ismark the Lesser, and welcome to Barovia. The tavern is ahead, and they will be serving breakfast soon. I I am your humble servant, or whatever it is that a burgomaster is supposed to do to visitors. I must go." And he starts to walk away. One thing that you do realize as he speaks this is that you have been up all night and haven't eaten or drank anything for 12 hours, and going into a tavern to get some breakfast does sound pretty good. There is also this funeral that's happening, and there is a crazy woman behind you that is screaming about devils and their agents, and that's who you are. Go ahead and do a perception check.
Woohoo!
Jason, I love your rolls. I love them. They're just so consistent. They're just so consistent.
So good all the time. All right. So for Miev and Pinion, you watch as this Ismark guy is walking away, saying that he has to get back to the funeral. And instead you see him walking, and he goes into a tavern called the Blood of the Vine. But the other two companions that he was with, take a left and head toward the church. For somewhat, you spot a woman with a cart, and just for a moment, you see a small child's head pop out of a bag, and she shoves it back into the bag and shoves it underneath the cart. She's like 100 feet away. Most people wouldn't have even noticed it. As soon as you see her, though, and notice this, something that most people would not have noticed, you also notice that she is making direct eye contact with you. And you have the feeling that the expression on her face is one of whatever you think you saw, you didn't.
Is Rovan still next to us?
Rovan is still next to you.
So that wasn't like a card that looked like of the people he was describing, right? It was more like
no, it's a little push cart that has that looks like if it was during the day would be a fantastic place to put a bunch of pastries on to sell. Like a little street cart.
If he would have known anything about possible people shoving kids into bags secretively.
I got to be honest with you, boss. Barovia is a pretty fucked up place to be a kid, like real bad. I don't know what it is, but if we taste good or something, but everybody wants a piece of a kid around here. It's crazy. Ever since I was young, I got told crazy stories about monsters that would come out of the dark and eat little children. So, it's a good question, buddy. But that's not part of the tour right now. But yeah, don't be a kid here. That's for sure. I'm a little bit worried about Pinion, honestly, because he looks from a distance. They might think he's a kid, and he might get swooped up by some kind of wolf man, or perhaps a A crazy psycho lady. I used to think that Mad Mary was a crazy psycho lady, you know, like with the glowing eyes and with the, you know, like riding around on a broomstick and shit. But no, she's just crazy. Why? Why do you ask?
I think I might have just seen a kid and then blink of an eye, just gone.
Okay, all right. So I tell you how we handle this kind of thing in Barovia, all right? You didn't see shit if you're a Barovian or if you're a Vestani like me, right? You don't see shit, right? But you see everything, but you don't say anything. You know what I mean? But you are hero of Barovia, so you have to decide what do you do. Huh? How are you different? Do you not see shit, or do you see shit and you do something? What kind of a man is somewhat?
Oh, I usually do something, but I ain't gonna make a scene right now. Just kind of understanding the
Just
land.
kind of fucking playing it cool, right? It's very smart. Yeah, you don't want to...
Do your people have some kind of beef with the people of Barovia?
Barovia? The people? No, not really. I mean, they...
People have beef with them?
No, I mean, we don't have a beef with the Barovia. I mean, the Barovians, they think that we're fucking shit. Like they treat us like shit. They expect us to do shit for them. You know, if somebody wants something, you know, from someplace outside the Barovia, they look to us, right? But otherwise they treat us like we are we don't belong here.
Why don't they just go get themselves?
Oh, because they can't get through the mist. Like, I mean, did you try to fucking turn around and head out of here? Because this place fucking sucks, bro. Did you try to leave?
That didn't cross our mind, no.
Yeah, well, so you tried to leave here, and you are fucked. Like, didn't the Vestandi bring you through, or how did you get here? I thought that you were with the convoy that I saw you with on the road.
No.
No, we just kind of appeared here. One moment we were in town outside of the bar with our friend, and then the next moment we were here without our friend on the road.
Is your friend still here?
No.
We don't know.
What's his name? Maybe I can look. Her. Oh, you.
Tatiana.
He looks fucking scared.
Wait, what's wrong with Tatiana?
Fucking stop saying that name. What the fuck is wrong with you? That is.
Tatiana. It's like.
So
it's like
do you
Bloody
know
Mary?
about her?
Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw, somewhat.
Oh, lovely. Where are my saving throws at on here? Oh, right here in front of my face. That was a 14 sound.
14 sounds good. You suddenly duck a bit as a bolt of lightning comes down and hits the building directly next to you, like almost and the deafening shock, like you feel your hair start to stand up on its end, and as the bolt of lightning comes down. Now, your rational mind says lightning strikes happen all the time, and it has been, thundering a little bit, but Rovin ducks as well, and when he looks at you, he has this expression on his face like, fucking shut up.
Okay, why can't we say her name then?
Because that is the name of... We will talk about it later. Let's wait until the sun gets up a little bit more, and then I will explain, okay? You're fucking freaking me out though, man. Holy shit. You came here with a... Oh. That's fucking weird. That's no... Heroes of Barovia! Heroes of Barovia! And he pulls out a little flask, and you're pretty sure this kid's drinking.
So brave, you're drunk, because you were just going on about how dangerous it is to be a kid out here. Yet you're roaming around by yourself, but you're afraid of a name. Are you drunk? Are you fucking with us?
Do an insight check.
Oh, that's a.
Insight.
Could
Okay.
Could just say her name a bunch. This isn't lightning strike hits you.
Of course. So, especially as you were receiving training with the Order of the Dawnbreakers, you know of some individuals, and some of them washed out in training because of issues, but there are individuals that you know that talked a lot of shit, but they were just really scared. And then there were also individuals who were not afraid to die because they had seen so much death already that they knew that there wasn't anything that they could actually do that they were just more scared of dying like a bitch, right? And there's something about this kid that makes you think that that he's not afraid of death, but he is afraid of losing people. He wasn't scared for himself. He was scared of in a gunfight, don't attract fire because it really pisses off the people around you. So, you guys want to get a fucking...
I mean, breakfast does sound good. It's been a while since we, had anything to eat.
Okay. Let's...
Yeah, that Blood of the Vine place looks good.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's probably fucking pretty sweet, I bet. Yeah. You go up to the Blood of the Vine. It definitely doesn't look like that the health inspectors have ever been through this place too often.
We know the food's top notch.
Food is top notch. All right. You do see Ismark inside, and is definitely not going to the funeral or burial of his father, but is instead tying one on, and with a seemingly practiced hand. There are also other individuals in this morning. There are 3 ladies that are dressed in similar clothing to Rovin's, as far as being colorful. You have noticed that everybody else is dressed as if they are monochromatic, that the saturation has been turned down on everything, but these 3, you can assume are Vistani women, are sitting also at a table, and there's a couple of other villagers that you can tell are when Rovin described them as empty. That's kind of the the feeling that you get when you look at them.
Is Mark more of the muted kind, or does he have more of a colorful?
He's muted, but at least it looks like there's something going on inside.
So do we grab table? Do we what do we do here?
All right. So
Grab a table and scrub.
So as you kind of walk in, there are tables available for everybody to be able to sit at. Ismark's over in the corner, the three women, and then the villager that's at the bar. There is one individual that's working the bar, but he doesn't acknowledge you walking in. He doesn't even say hello. Doesn't say anything.
It says movement is set to combat turn. It's not currently my turn.
Okay. You have freedom of maneuver now.
Table over here in the middle looks good.
All right, so you sit in the middle of the bar, and it looks like someone has ADHD and walks over to Ismark, decides not to talk to him, walks back. The three women kind of make some tittering comments with each other, and Rovin decides to play barmaid. He's like, yeah. So usually you order at the bar and then bring it back. But I got you guys. What is there any food allergies I should know about? Any preferences? Otherwise, it's usually you get what you get. You know what I mean? Nothing? Okay, all right. I got you guys. And
You guys have
Tell them
apples?
steak and eggs.
yeah, what's that?
So tell them
Apple?
steak and eggs.
Steak.
Or steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs. Okay, yeah, I told them. That would be good. He goes up and orders at the bar. Does his best to be jovial and his normal self. The bartender has like that dead look on his face is even more pronounced than it is. Like that's the most lively picture you've ever seen of this guy. That was when he was smiling, right?
Pissed off, Mr. Buffini.
It's like, yeah, we got 4 steak and eggs for the heroes of Barovia. He's like, we don't have steak and eggs. We just have root cabbage, or we have. And he's like, yeah, just the root cabbage, man. Thanks, I appreciate it, and 4 ales as well. And he brings over some like hot broth, but it's more like just boiled water with leeks, like large leek vegetables inside of it, and also some bits of meat that you can see as well. And brings 5 over to the table, and sets them down for you guys.
So, are most people here more like him? Like I trying to be inconspicuous, like head tilt towards the guy behind the bar.
Yeah, so the guy behind the bar is at the moment like polishing the same glass, and the villager that's sitting at the bar, they are quite the depressing pair. Like just unanimated, like it's like it was a really bad day for both of them, a really long day for both of them, and yet the day has just begun. And Rovan looks over and goes, "Yeah, that's pretty much what this place is. It's a fucking shit show." You get a name like the Lesser by being, like a super good guy. You know what I mean? Or like the life of the party. Who gets a nickname like Ismark the Lesser? But is that
what Burgermaster?
yeah?
What does he do? What is that job?
Where are you from?
Not here.
I know. Where you're from? I think you're from Anthropia, but you might not know that. So, yeah, you might call it like a mayor or like the lord of the town. Kind of the the guy that people come to and say, "Hey, we got problems. Hey, my roof fell in. Hey, my goats got out. Hey, we're getting attacked by werewolves." Whatever. And they all come and complain to him. That's what the burgomaster is.
Okay.
He's kind of the guy in charge of the city. He's got a really big house. I mean, it's still a piece of shit, but it's a pretty nice house. He got a daughter, or not a daughter, a sister. I think his sister. Yeah, she's pretty hot. She's a good-looking girl.
Wait, Corey, which one had the sister?
Ismark.
Izzy has a sister. Or?
Izzy has a sister. Yeah, her name is Irene. No, Irina, and as Rovan says that, Ismark. If you're going to talk about me, at least talk to me.
Okay.
Wait, why do I have control of Rovan?
Because that is a good question, and one that the Burgomaster should definitely answer. Rovan is an ally, so he is controlled by everyone in the campaign. Because let's say that I want to just have you moving about in a village, I don't have to throw down all 4 of your tokens and have you guys all moving around like fucking ADHD monkeys. I can just throw down Rovan and you can move him to where the party is going.
Like that?
You're close, kid.
And movement has been ended. Movement has been ended.
Fucking savage.
All right, so everybody gathers around the Burgomaster.
Okay, so
I want to know how you got your title.
tell us about your dad and how he died, and anything that we're new here, but what do we need to know about this situation?
So, you are new here. You've just arrived into town.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, you know
shit all, but you know that my father died, and so you'd like to come
You
over
told us that.
and just ask me about the most traumatic thing that's ever happened in my life, just right off the bat. Oh, nice. Yeah, so
That sounds about right.
I will divulge my, deepest sorrow to you, and tell you that you can go and fuck yourself. That seems like a pretty appropriate response to that kind of a question.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here. We're not from here.
Says
But-
the guy who didn't go to his dad's funeral when he said that's exactly where he was going.
Yeah, well, fuck you too. Yeah, that's
But-
true.
Why would you have a funeral in the middle of the night?
We were not having a funeral in the middle of the night. We were having a funeral in the morning. That is when we have funerals, because that is when it is safest.
Well, I got confused because you said you had to go back to the funeral when you found us, even though really you didn't go back to the funeral, did you?
No, I did not.
Obviously.
You want to talk about?
Opinion, I think the words he used was, go fuck yourself, when we asked that.
I was being rude earlier.
Yeah, but we know a lot more about each other now.
I apologize.
He had changed his mind.
I have changed my mind, actually. You guys talk a lot. You are definitely not from here, I can tell. Yeah, you won't even leave a man to suddenly, just drink away his own feelings and thoughts. You will come over here and you're like, poke.
Yeah, well, we have, I think, among the four of us, a lot of experience about trying to drink away feelings. At least I speak for myself. And it doesn't usually work very well. So,
Yeah.
we would rather
Yeah.
maybe ask some questions in which she's gonna, like, pat him on the shoulder. So maybe we can help. Because that's kind of where we're here.
It's true. It's very true. Oh, God.
She's just gonna awkwardly, like, put her hand on her shoulder and be like, it'll be okay. It sucks right now.
Like,
but
the
we'll
little
get through
bit,
it."
that's just a little bit of human contact, you can see just destroys this man. He's like, my father, he never told me a positive word. He just told me that I needed to man up all the time, and he never told me what I needed to do. And my mother, she died when I was very young, and my father was so respected by everyone, and everyone looked to him, and now they're looking to me, and I don't know what to do. And then he just starts to cry.
I don't know what advice to give you because I don't know what's going on around here.
Oh, well, okay, so I guess they have to fucking... Okay,
Sulking in a bar is probably not going to help.
pull it together. All right. So, okay. Well, the March of the Dead has started again. And
Okay, what exactly is this March of the Dead?
holy shit, you're really not from here. Okay. So, every night...
Like, it's not just a bunch of zombies just marching about in an army formation, is it?
No, not zombies. So, every night, specters rise from the Church of St. Andrew.
Is that the church that's next to us?
Yeah. He points in that direction, and there's still a bell tolling in the background. He says, every night at midnight, a spectral army rises from the graves there, and they begin their march toward Castle Ravenloft. And he points like above, and that's the castle that's like above
the village of Barovia that Rovin pointed toward when talking about, the Devil's Strahd. And
Yeah.
every night this procession of brave heroes of Barovia rise from their graves and make a march led by. They make their march toward Ravenloft as they did in life, and confronted the Devil's Strahd, but they do not fight when these specters just walk, and when they get to Castle Ravenloft, these specters throw themselves over the side. And this happens every night. But it had not happened while I've been alive. But it has started once again about a week ago. And the people believe that is an indication that the Devil's Strahd has awoken from his slumber, and many bad things have started to happen since then. My sister was being plagued by horrible nightmares, and
What's your sister's name?
her name is Irina. She is beautiful. And you kind of get weirded out by how much he says that she's beautiful. Gross. Game of Thrones says what? Yeah. I mean, what? And she was starting to take ill, and my father has always been the one that is called upon when things go bad, and things had been going really well, but there has been a disturbance at the mine. We finally found silver again, like 10 years ago. And we were starting to be able to mine just a little bit of silver, which is so precious here in Barovia. And, but once the March of the Dead started, we also started to hear strange sounds in the mines. And the dead began to walk again. And,
where are the mines located?
oh, just outside of town. Just on the other side, kind of off to the left of the church. And he's like setting up salt shakers and shot glasses to kind of give a layout of the of the village. But I am worried for my sister because there has always been fear of beautiful women and Strahd's appetites. So,
Do you know a woman by the name of Gertrude?
Gertruda?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I mean, I have heard about her from Mary. She is always talking about how amazingly beautiful she is, but most of us have not seen her. That's... Oh, that is what was going on at the house.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I probably shouldn't be looking the other way.
But that has been kind of what I do. But before the window got boarded up, every once in a while I would see Gertruda and she would call down and ask me to help her, but you know how it is, like that is her mother's problem, right? But
Well, the strange thing about that house is that it appears that she broke out from the inside. No one went in, but she came out.
ooh, that makes
Which
sense.
just adds more chaos to this whole mess, but
No, that makes sense. Mary was very protective of her daughter, and it would not surprise me at all to find out that Mary was keeping her more as a captive than just as a daughter. Go.
Alright, I'm going to mines. You said go.
Oh, you want to go to the mines? Yeah, well, I mean, during the day seems like no problem. Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I could probably help you out with some stuff if you need it.
we have a paladin here who really likes to fight the undead.
You would actually fight against them. Okay. Okay, yeah. Do you have a place that you are staying? Don't stay here.
No.
Okay, all right. You can stay at my father's house. At my house. I will prepare rooms for you. And then we will go and I will take you to the mines. And
how'd you get your title?
Dad died.
like I said, my father was very large, and so when it came to the Indoroviches, he was called the Greater, and his offspring, me, his son, when it
Just
would
another
be,
way of doing junior.
it is like, yes, a junior, except for it's a little bit of a stab.
Derogatory?
Yeah, it's not derogatory. I don't even know what that word means, but yeah, it's a little bit derogatory. But yeah, we will get you hooked up in the mines. Yeah, if you cleared out the mines, then we would be able to mine more silver, and perhaps we could actually arm ourselves against the coming darkness. But even to speak of such things can bring destruction, so I will take you to the house. He gets up and leads you to his house. As you get to the Burgomaster Mansion, let's see, you can't see anything because you don't have a token there. But there we go. The Burgomaster's Mansion. He comes to the door, and as he is coming up the walkway, he's like, Irene, it is me. I'm coming in. And you hear a call from inside, and as the door bursts open, there is Tatiana. Same auburn hair, same face, and Miev, something inside you lurches forward. And it is like you almost stumble forward, as it seems like there is a
a sudden gust of wind at your back, but the wind is actually inside of you and pulls you toward this image of Tatiana. And this woman looks surprised to see her brother with 5 companions, one of which is a half of a dragon, another one that is greenish grayish of skin with tusks, and also a small little man riding on a mechanical dog, and a little boy that takes a shot of a little dram of whiskey from his flask. Is like, oh damn, yeah, she is good looking. You're right. Ismark, she's fucking smoking hot. All right, and that is where we will end tonight, as you have found your barmaid Tatiana at the Burgomaster's house, and it seems to be Ismark's sister. All right.
Hey, when my phone cut out, did we ever figure out who the body is on the back of the dog? I mean, we know who it was, but
I just realized that a dead body has been walking around with you this entire time.
I was like, I feel like
It's been covered though.
But yeah,
Barovia is the kind of place where it's like, hey, they got a dead body. Yeah, who doesn't? No big
good. Now we got street
deal.
cred. All right.
No big deal. No big deal.
All right.
All right. Cool. Excellent job.
Catch you guys in a week.
Sounds
You
good.
bet.
We'll see you next week.
Sounds
See you
good.
next.